Hi, you guys. It's Wednesday, so you know what time it is. It's time for Sewonwednesday. My name is Lorene. I'm here with my cross-stitch buddy and friend, Carolyn.
Greetings.
She's from Maryland, and she's visiting for the holidays, and we've had a really wonderful time. We had a great Christmas.
Very blessed Christmas.
Yes, very blessed, and we got some goodies to show you guys, cross-stitch-wise, and some other things. So, first I want to tell them about something I made.
What'd you do?
We kind of wrote down what we were going to talk about, but this is a surprise. I just thought of this. Christmas crack. It's called.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I made Christmas crack for the first time. I didn't know what it was. I saw it on Instagram, and it's just saltine crackers with butter and brown sugar poured. It's melted, and you boil it like 2 minutes in a pot, and you pour it over these saltine crackers in a cookie sheet. Then you cook those for about 5 minutes just to get the crackers really hot. Then you put these little semi-sweet chocolate chips all over the crackers and let it melt. And put coconut on it, which was delicious with coconut.
Spread the chocolate all around.
Yeah, spread the chocolate, and you put coconut on top and kind of sticks to it. Then you put it in the refrigerator.
Very yummy.
Let it get hard. It takes about an hour, and you crack it apart. Oh my goodness.
Addicting.
It's addicting. We've made 3 batches of it.
Well, you gave away a bunch. So.
Well, I gave away a bunch, but I've
we've
eaten a
eaten a
bunch.
bunch.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
we have.
And it must last a while because we've had it in there for a few days and it still tastes as good as the day we made it. So anyway, Christmas crack, you guys. If you haven't tried it, there's different ways to make it.
You can make it with saltine crackers, graham crackers, club crackers, whatever cracker you choose.
Yeah.
And you can put an assortment. You could put chocolate, peanut butter, chips, M&M's, sprinkle M&M. You could do whatever you want to.
Right. So
just make it yummy. Pretzels. You could little
pretzels. So my
pretzel
sister makes it. She says she's been making it for years, and I didn't even know anything about it. So, but like I said, I did mine with saltine crackers and just the butter and brown sugar, and that was it with the semi-sweet chocolate coconut. So it was yummy. So you guys check it out, okay? New Year's Eve's coming, so you could make it. Holiday's not over with yet, so we're still celebrating, so you can still have time to make it. So
okay, back to cross stitch.
okay,
You've got your list.
okay, I got my list.
Okay.
We checked it twice.
What are we going to talk about today, Lorene?
We're going to talk about. Oh, we got finish. We're going to start with finishes.
Finishes.
Yes, yes. So you want to show them yours first?
Oh, okay. I actually finished my gingerbread village.
Woo-hoo!
Other than the embellishments around the eyes and the buttons on the gingerbread man and gingerbread girl and the snowman, but I do have it finished, and yay!
Yay! It's beautiful. She did this on 14 count.
Yes, 14
white
count.
chocolate.
Yes.
Yes, and these are all DMC colors, and this is from Country Cottage Needleworks. So, and like she told you earlier in the previous video, that you could do this individually or do them as a picture or
One large picture.
one large picture.
I'm
and
going to
that's
make a
what she's
pillow
done.
out of this.
She's gonna make a pillow. Isn't that the cutest?
That
turned out
cute.
really,
yeah,
really
it really
pretty.
did. It really did.
Yes, and I forgot to. I don't know what day you started this.
I don't remember.
I don't remember, and I didn't write it down. But it only took her about 3 months to do it. So, and she was working on other things
Yeah, I think
too.
I started it in September.
Yeah.
or
So
August,
you
somewhere.
really did get that
So,
done quickly.
Yeah, so that turned out nice. Okay, that's a finish.
And I finished.
That's a cutie.
It's a cutie. Coco Cafe,
Let me hold this up.
by Little House Needleworks.
And that turned out really cute. You're going to make a drum keep out of this?
I don't think so. I told you guys I was going to give this away as a Christmas present. And I worked really hard to get this done. And I went to Hobby Lobby. I was going to frame it, put it in the frame. And I thought, I miscalculated the size. I thought it was going to be like 8 by 11, 8 by 10. And it ended up we had to go a size larger, which was going to be too large for what I was going
The
to.
frame you want.
Yeah, the frame was going to be too large for the person I was going to give it to. I thought, okay, because I had a place in mind where she was going to put it, and it's like, this is not going to fit. So I'm going to keep it and probably make her something else
that's right.
for next Christmas. So, or I could redo this and just leave off the sides here and make it just a little bit smaller and just have the gingerbread man going across.
You
This
make
on
it
the
a little
bottom.
pillow.
I could make it a little pillow.
She would enjoy that.
Yeah, that's right. I could still do a pillow. So I'll see. I'll let you guys know what I end up doing. So, but I did finish this, and this is done on the vintage oak 14 count Ada I got from Hobby Lobby, and these are all DMC colors. So there you go. I got
Real
that
nice.
finished.
Yay, we can cross that off our list. What's next?
Okay. Are you in a hurry?
Yes.
You need to just calm down. You've
I
had
gotta
too much.
stitching.
You've had too
I
much
need to get
Christmas
back to
crack.
stitching.
She's a little hyper, y'all.
I haven't had any today.
You haven't? Oh, I'm the one that had some. Don't tell nobody. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Let me put this right here on the floor. Okay. New starts.
New starts. Oh, I've started 2 new things.
And one's a new pattern you got for Christmas.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
let me get that. Where's it at? Here it is. Little House
We
Needleworks.
both got this pattern.
Yes, we did. A Little House Needleworks Kringles. I saw this on someone else's floss tube, and I thought I've got to get that. And it's this little building. It looks like a little house with in each little window there's a little display of all kinds of sorts of cute things.
And it's really cute. And I actually started it.
She just now started it, yeah.
Yeah, a couple hours ago. Anyway, I normally would use an 11 by 17 Q-snap, but I only had the 11 with me here. But I've actually started it. I'm starting in the bottom left, and there's a 2 or 3 row border around most of it in this darker color, and so that worked out really nice. And just by the way, I grid my fabric. I know you do not grid your fabric, but I typically grid my fabric just to give me guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
I don't count the grids other than each row of 10.
Right.
And I'm not concerned about the crosses, at the 10 intersection being exact. But I do grid my fabric. You can see I use gold thread. I normally use a darker thread, but I didn't have any with me. And then I just clip that as I go, and that way I can, easier to count as I continue.
I like your needle minders.
Oh, needle minders. Oh, I have needle minders.
I know you do. We're going to show y'all in a few
yeah.
minutes what we're
But
working
yes,
on.
these are a couple of new ones.
Yeah, these are little
of new-
sock monkey faces. Cute.
Yes. Anyway, that's a little button. I have some other button ones, and then this is prior to Christmas, I had ordered off of Amazon a box of like 20 pins, holiday pins, and actually there were 24. Out of those 24, about 18 of them were good to use for needle minders. There were some that it would not work for a needle minder. So I just popped the pin part off of it and put a magnet on it. That's one of them.
That's
there.
cute.
But there'll be a few more that we'll show here shortly.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a new start.
New start. And it's being done on Graceful Gray.
Graceful
This
Gray.
is mine. I haven't
Yes.
started on it, but this is my piece of Ada cloth.
It's
Graceful
actually
Gray.
14 count. Graceful
14
Gray.
Oh, yeah, 14 count Graceful Gray. And it's going to be 12 by 15 is the finished cross stitch part, but we cut the fabric 20 by 23 inches.
Yeah.
So that is Little House Needleworks
Yes. And that's it. Yay.
Kringles.
And I got a few stitches in there.
I know. Hey, it's a start.
Absolutely.
If you get one stitch in there, it's considered a start.
There you go.
And we marked it down for her. I'm probably going to start mine later today. I just didn't get a chance to do it this morning. So,
And then the other start is one.
Oh,
it's a
yes.
lavender lace pattern that back in October, Lorene was looking for it. It's actually a discontinued pattern that I was able to find
yes,
in a store in Ocean City, Maryland called Salty Yarns. They had one pattern, and anyway, it's the Enchanted Alphabet. And so we're both working on this, and we both started it the other day. I started on the lettering, which
well, we both started left. Well, I started on the left-hand corner. She started on the upper left-hand corner, And I've got this part done and part of the E, and she's got quite a bit of this done right here. So she's fixing to show you what.
I've got A, B, C, D, E done, and I'm working on F.
Carolyn, you've got quite a bit done, girl.
I do. Well, the letters go a lot faster than that little bouquet of flowers that you were working on. That was about 20 different colors in those flowers.
I know it.
But
I know
I'll get to those next.
There's a little tiny bouquet of flowers right there where my finger's at.
Let's show what you did.
And it is amazing.
That little bundle of flowers
Took so long, but that's what I've gotten done.
One stitch at a time.
One stitch at a time to get you there. Won't you hold yours up so I can just hold this
Okay.
up with it? So that's Enchanted Alphabet by Lavender and Lace. Yeah, I was waiting for you to bring this down because you've had it for
I
a
know,
while.
I've
And
had
she
it
goes,
since
do I need to
October.
mail it to you? I go, no. You bring it down at Christmas when you come and we'll start
Yes.
it together. And that worked out just
So
fine.
those are the two starts I did. You started the Enchanted Alphabet, and you're going to start Kringle's.
Probably
today
later
or
on today
tomorrow.
because we're going to
Yes.
get started before the end of the year.
Yes,
So,
definitely.
Okay. So let's see. What's next?
Well,
You're going to show our Christmas patterns we got
yes,
for Christmas?
I got.
Now,
I-
Kringles was one of the Christmas patterns we just
Yes.
showed you. Okay.
And then I got a couple of small ones. These are going to be a real quick pattern to do because on these, the first two I'm going to show you actually only have 2 colors each. And this is a Quaker pumpkin. And it's just 2 colors, orange and brown. And that'll be a real quick pattern to do. I probably won't work on that immediately, but after I finish up some Christmas things. So that's a real cute one. And then there's a... Oh,
and it's
excuse
by
me.
the Stitcher Hood.
Stitcherhood.com.
It's the name of the pattern company.
And then there's another fairly small one. This is they're recommending it on 16 count, and it's only 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. But it's a snowflake, Christmas snowflake, and this is by
I think, is this it right here? Happiness is Heart
yes,
Made?
Happiness is Heart Made. And
That one's
again,
really
this is
cute,
only
too.
2 colors, red and green. It could be done in any shades of red and green. They do recommend a couple of, DMC colors, but it could be in anything we wanted.
Right.
And so that'll be a real quick one as well. So those are something you could do in a couple of days, I'm sure.
Right.
And then I got another one that's the Merry Christmas Snowman.
Oh, he is so
He
darling.
is so cute. He's going to take a little bit longer to make. But anyway, this is, the pattern is by Kitty and Me Designs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's,
What's his name?
the Merry Christmas Snowman.
Well, he looks merry, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got a big smile on
Definitely
his
jolly.
face.
Yeah, so that'll
He's
be
a-
a fun one to do. So I will add these to my already undone pile at home. But thank you for the special gifts that I got. There's another one that we sort of gave to each other, and it's it's another Christmas one. It's a Christmas spool tree.
Oh, yeah.
And this is by StitchAhoy.com. And it's real colorful, Christmas colors, of course, but it's the spools of thread, and this would be nice, framed and put in your sewing room or in your craft room.
Yes, Sue Hill's Designs is the name
Yeah,
of the
Sue
company.
Hill's Designs.
And she gave it to me also. Carolyn did, but she gave me the threads too.
Absolutely,
That
you
was
have
so
to have threads
sweet.
to get started.
And the
so
Ada
that-
cloth. We're going to
Yeah.
be doing it on Ada.
Yeah, we're just going to do it on white
Just
Ada.
white Ada.
I think it's 16 count.
16
So,
count. Okay.
Anyway, that'll be a fun one to do as well.
Oh, yeah.
And it came with some little buttons for embellishments.
Oh,
but,
you know what?
You didn't notice that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where did they go? Oh,
They
I
go
see.
in the corners.
They
of
go
the-
right here.
yeah.
They
so,
got
so those are the new
little
patterns.
buttons.
Those are the new patterns.
Okay. Well, I've got
So-
some. I got a few. I think I got 2 more, or do I just
Yes,
have
you
one?
do. No, you should have a couple more there.
Do I have them in this bag? I guess so. Is that it? Okay.
Well, there's a one that we're going to talk about later for the winter blues.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Now Carolyn gave me this. It's by Hands On Design. It's called Stitch Every Day. And I've seen this out there. Some of you people have already done this, and it's so beautiful done up. I want to do it as a pin keep. I'm just stuck on these drum pin keeps, I'm telling you. And she even was able to get this, what's in the picture. Let me get
You have it in there, right?
Yeah, I've got it here. Let me get it out. And she gave me the threads. I got all the threads. I haven't put it in a project bag. I got so many projects going on. I need to make me some more project bags, you guys. But isn't this cute? That is so pretty. And it's a pin. You stick it in the drum keep. So anyway, I can't wait to get started on that. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I love this pattern.
Okay.
And this is my first one by this designer, Hands On Designs. So I want to put everything back in here so I don't lose it.
I think that's it for the new patterns, right?
Yes, for the new patterns. Now, I bought me and Carolyn this for Christmas.
Oh boy, yes.
Yes. We have been using these charts that you can get, and they work just fine, but depending on your printer, the colors may not come out right, but the DMC colors you can print off. And I was using this for over a year, and I would go, oh, I need a blue, and look at blue. And sometimes I would go, and it's not blue, it's like a gray. So I thought, I want to get me the real deal. And I got her one for Christmas, too.
It's the DMC stash of all the colors.
Yep, it's this DMC color card, they call it. And it's got all the colors. Let's open it up. And it's actually the thread with the number. And
samples
it's all
of threads.
Yeah, samples of threads and the numbers. And if you guys don't have this, oh my goodness, you need to get one. I'm telling you, there's no more questioning, what shade it is or what color it is when you have this. And it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Like I said.
And they have it in based upon the color palette, but then on the last page over here, they do have all of the colors in numerical order, and it will indicate what page it is on. So you can look up here and say, okay, 163 is on page 9. And so you go over here and find page 9, and you can see that color.
Right.
And so, yeah, this will be delightful.
Yes. And I got mine actually from DMC, and it was like $25, but it's well worth it. It really is well worth it. But it's on Amazon too. Amazon's going to sell it maybe a little bit more. So, but anyway, so that's what we got. And we're definitely going to use that.
Oh,
well, we've already used it. I mean,
yes,
we have.
So.
Okay, I got my notes right here. We tried to make notes before we started the video so we can kind of stay on track, not forget anything. Now, what's next? Needle minders.
Oh my gosh, needle minders.
Well, you just said you got a bunch off of Amazon, like a bag full of these things.
I'm going to show you some Amazon, some needle minders. These are some that I already have magnets on. There's a few that I haven't put magnets on yet, but I'm going to show you these. Now, 4 of these are the Christmas brooches that I purchased, and then there are some that are just plastic buttons that are so cute, little characters. There's a fish and a golf club and a couple of little cars and a train, and then there's like a rabbit and a moose. You can see all of those. And so anyway, I don't know why I need so many needle minders. I'm gonna start giving a bunch of them away.
Well, you've given a bunch of them away.
I have
She's
already.
given me a bunch.
Yes.
But
these are some little magnets.
They're darling. They really are.
These top ones here are just plastic buttons, and so they're very light, so the magnet doesn't have to be a bigger magnet. Some of these brooches you have to have some of the bigger magnets to use.
And you can get those magnets off of Amazon too.
Oh, absolutely. And they're not that expensive.
I'm going to show you the ones I picked out.
Yes.
I had to have the snowflake. And I had to have this too. And Carolyn's so sweet. She let me pick out whatever I wanted.
And what I have here...
Just a minute. I'm still showing. Don't...
You've got more?
I got one more.
I got one right. The little snowman.
The little snowman. Okay, now... Okay,
my turn again?
Your turn.
Okay. Well, what I have here are some little... other little ones that I want to make needle minders out of. I have not put magnets on any of these yet. Some of these are little brooches that I had gotten. On the right hand side, there's 3 different little earrings that I'm going to make a little Christmas tree and a glove, a mitten, and a skate. I'm going to make those into needle minders. And these 4 top ones here are little angels. They're little angel tokens. I have pins in them here just so that they're displayed. And I purchased these at Hallmark store. And each one of them has something different on them. One of them says courage, one of them says joy, one of them says hope and trust. Oh, this one's falling off. Yeah. I'm going to just take it off. The one says faith, actually. And so the one that I just took off is faith. It was falling off. But those are going to make cute little needle minders.
They're going to be really, really darling. So, yes.
So that's it for the needle minders. I will have to start getting the glue out and start gluing those magnets.
Yeah, we just use the E6000 glue, and that works perfectly. You let them sit for 24 hours, and the next day they're done. But you need to let them dry at least 24 hours, or we'll pop back off.
Definitely.
So we've learned the hard way. Okay.
Definitely. You want to show them these?
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun, you guys. Okay, show them.
Well, these are little. You want to hold them up. To look at them, they look like lipstick holders. But if you open them up, I'm sure some of you have seen this. You open it up, you roll it out, and it's a pin cushion.
Carolyn surprised me with these.
I gave her 2. I'm going to keep of the 2 I have, I'm going to keep one of these, and I'm going to give one to her daughter. This looks like a little purse, but if you push this one side, it opens up. And again, there's a little pin cushion in here. Now I ordered these off of Amazon, but I did see one at a local quilt shop after I purchased these. They didn't have a big selection. And then here's the other one that Lorene has. And it just holds a few needles, so they're cute and for display. Now we probably won't put our real needles in it. These are sharp needles that came with them.
Oh,
but you could certainly put whatever needles in there you wanted to. And
I've never seen anything like this. These are so darling.
So cute, yes.
And of course, I had to have the bling. I wanted the bling.
Yes.
And that big old diamond on top of mine.
I had her pick out 2, and like I said, I'm going to give one of these other 2 to Christy, and then I'm going to keep one.
Yes, well, thank you. This was really special. Like I said, I've never seen anything like that. Now, what a clever idea.
Absolutely. Why didn't we think of that?
Why didn't we think of that, Carolyn?
That's right.
Okay. Did you want to show this or not?
No, that's just a little needle threader.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you since I mentioned it. Needle threader. We haven't used it, so we don't know how good it works. So we're showing it to you.
We'll see if it works.
We'll see how that works. So, all right, let's see. We're staying on track here. We just talked about the needle pin cushions. We just showed that lipstick thing.
Yes.
Okay, you want to show them this before we go on?
Oh, this is a little Santa. This is made out of plastic canvas. And actually, one of my sisters who lives in Arizona made this a year ago, and I bought it from her, or she gave it to me. I can't remember. And then I ended up giving it to Lorene. But she made several of these last year, and it's just really, really cute. My sister there in Arizona has made a lot of things out of plastic canvas. And
is that yarn too?
It's you use it with yarn, and the canvas is considered like a size 7 in cross stitch. I think it is 7 or 9. I can't remember, but anyway.
And she must have used a different kind of yarn for the beard and the top.
Yeah, it's kind of a fuzzy yarn, softer fuzzy yarn.
Oh, it's falling off. I just pulled the piece off.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's what this little Santa is. So.
I had it in my sewing room on the shelf, but I don't think I ever showed you guys. So I thought that was so cute.
That was a gift a year ago. So.
Oh yeah, it was so cute. All right, let me look at my notes. Okay, now we need to talk about our whips.
Well, we made a list of things, didn't we?
Well, I've got whips that I worked on.
Okay, sure.
Did you not work on anything? No, you've already showed.
I've really shown.
You were trying to finish that gingerbread village. That's what you were trying to do.
That's what I was finishing up. So, most of my whips are at home, so that's okay. But show what you have. You're going to be continuing to work on in 2023, but
Well, yeah.
yeah, that's a cute one.
Oh, it is
Let me
cute.
help you. Let me hold this up for you.
Tenderness of Heart, Miss Jane Austen. And what I did this time, I got the beginning of the alphabet done. I did the A, B, and I think I went down. Oh, I did all the way to the F. Then I
Yeah.
dropped down and did M, I. So there she is.
That's going to be beautiful.
Oh,
when
I
it's
know
finished.
it. I know it.
It's called Tenderness of Heart.
Yes, by Twin Peak Primitives. And their patterns always turn out so much prettier than the picture because they don't actually have the picture cross stitch. It's just a picture of the pattern itself. And I'm doing that on 16 Ada ivory that I tea stained. And it's all DMC colors.
Yes.
Okay, I started it in
Okay.
October, so
Well, you've done quite a bit there.
yep. I'm just gonna lay it here on top and put it on the floor. And then I just worked on one other thing. Since you guys,
Oh, the teddy bear stocking.
the little drummer bear stocking. And what I did, I continued to work down on his little jacket here. And I came across some more right here. So I finished this part right here, and then I came across some more right here. So, and I finished up here, completely filled that in.
And just want a little side note. When I came last week, I brought Lorene several wooden hoops that I have. I've had at home for many years. This is, I think, a 12-inch, and I brought you a 12 and 14.
Yes.
And they're thicker. They're about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch thick hoop. And you prefer working with those versus the Q-snap, I believe, right?
Yeah, see how thick they are? I just love them. And I love this too because it's got like a, what do you call this?
Oh, it's just a twist,
well, I
to
know.
tighten it up.
But it tightens it up really tight and it stays really tight and snug. And the Q-snaps, okay, God, I know you guys all love them, and I love them too. I mean, they work really good as far as holding the cross stitch really taut and straight. But I have trouble with some of them sliding it off, and I have caught the Ada cloth and stretched it, and I went, oh no. And I've got one project I was working on that I'm thinking, okay, did I just ruin it? So I've kind of like, Carolyn has brought these down for me to use, and I just have kind of moved over to them. I still have some Q-snaps, but not as many as the hoops. I do like the hoops.
I had a box of about many years ago. I bought a number of these hoops to work with quilted fabric stuff that I had put in them to hang. And I had the 12-inch, I had the 14-inch hoop, and I brought you about 6 of them, I believe.
Yeah, it was quite
but
a
I
few.
probably have about 10 or 12 more at home. And to let you know how long I've had them, I think we saw a price on these for
Oh, yeah.
99 cents, and
Yes,
when
at
we were
99
in Hobby
cents.
Lobby a couple of days ago, they were like $5.99 and $7.99.
Yeah, and they
So-
weren't this good. They
Right.
weren't this good. So
Anyway, so
So,
that's so you're going to start using some wooden hoops. For
yeah,
some
I
of your
am. I'm going to
projects.
start
Good.
using wooden hoops. So
That's
let me
great.
show this little drummer bear stocking by Twin. Is this one? No, this one's by Cooler Designs.
Cooler
This one's
Design.
by the Cooler Designs. Well, Cooler Studio
Studio
Designs. He's coming along real cute. He really is. All right.
You have another one?
No, this is a new one. This is another pattern. We forgot to show this one. It was on the
okay.
bottom. It was the
Okay,
bottom.
well, let's look at it. Oh, you haven't started it yet, but
No, but
Yeah.
got it for Christmas. And guys, it's a lavender and lace. You know I've got a collection of lavender and lace going on. Oh, Christmas tree. I think this is so pretty with the little boy and girl decorating the Christmas tree. And I've already got the threads. And do I have the Ada? No, I don't have the Ada.
no, I don't believe you
But
do.
I'm probably going to do it on 16 count Ada. And I'm not even sure. That looks like a linen color.
Yeah,
or-
it says natural linen, so you could do it, something kind of off-white or natural. We could certainly look for some of that
Right.
fabric.
So this is one of my new patterns too I got for Christmas. So lavender and lace.
Okay.
So I got 2 lavender and lace.
Yes, you do.
I do. I'm gonna put this, well, I'll put it right here. Let me put it on the floor. I got a stack going on. All right, let me see what else is, okay, now. Oh,
What's next?
I get a little sock monkey too. I just saw it laying over there, my little needle minder. I go, I gotta show him my sock monkey. All right. Okay, what is next? Okay, we're gonna talk to you guys about 2022. Since 2022 is coming to an end.
Coming to an end soon.
Y'all all know I started cross stitching in 2021.
July of 2021.
Yeah, the end of June, the first part of July is when Carolyn, she introduced me to cross stitch, and she's been cross stitching for many years. She's made beautiful things. And I only started buying patterns really in 2022. I just had a few at the end of 2021, but 2022, well, we just sat down
and made a list.
We just, look at this. I'm not gonna, but there it is on my scribble. Carolyn's side, my side, and okay, in 2022,
You tell them.
I'll tell them. Carolyn started 28 new patterns, new starts. Drum roll.
28, but I finished a few.
Yes, she did. She FO'd 6 of those.
The Gingerbread Village is one of them.
Yes. And she FFO'd 4.
So that's good.
So altogether, she did 10 that she finished in some fashion or form or fashion, maybe I should say it that way. Okay, so she started 28, and she's only left now with 18 that
Now,
she has started.
I do want to say these 2 that I just started in the past 2 days are part of that number.
It would be because it is 2022.
Absolutely.
So, and if we start any before New Year's Day,
no more new starts.
but we're not going to. We've already started.
No more
it.
new
So
starts.
anyway, so that was hers. Now mine,
Yes. What's your number?
the newcomer to cross stitch world. I went in running. I started 40 new starts in
Yay.
2022. 40, you guys. I FO'd 9 and I FFO'd 8.
That's good.
So I have 23 left of
Okay.
the 40 I started to complete.
That's a good
So
number.
anyway, I was shocked when we started counting them up. I said, no way. I did. So I can't wait till 2023. I may break this record.
2023. Well, shall we talk about it a little bit?
Yes.
Because I have a specific goal for 2023.
Yes, you do. She shared it with me, and I go, do what? So y'all listen up. I want y'all to bear witness to what she's going to say.
It's not a resolution. It's just a goal. I will not, Lorene.
Yeah, no. You need to look right here in the camera.
Okay. I will not. Here's my thing. I will not be buying any patterns in 2023.
Y'all heard it.
I will
Y'all
not.
just heard it.
Cannot. No, it's not that I can't. I will not be purchasing any cross stitch patterns in 2023. That is my statement.
That's your statement, and you're sticking with it.
I'm sticking with it.
Now, my statement is not going to be that. There's no way. I'm going to be buying new patterns in 2023, but she does have a lot more patterns at her house than I do. Let's just put it that way.
Yes.
And that's probably why she's making this statement
That's why
too.
I'm making the statement, because right now I have more patterns that I could ever finish that I've not started. I have them at home. I don't know, and part of my commitment for 2023 is when I return home, within the first month or so, I'm going to go through every one of my patterns, make a list exactly what I have, determine if there's some that my tastes have changed and perhaps I know I will never do, so I will put them in a pile to give away, and then there will be some that I will definitely keep and make a commitment to start and complete and work on.
Right. Well, I think
And
that's a
so,
good.
But I will not.
plan.
I will not be purchasing any new patterns, no matter what. I'm not going to purchase any.
You should
Now,
have seen the look
with
on my
that
face
said-
when she told me this. I go, what? My mouth dropped open. Because we've always back and forth on the computer going, oh, everything cross stitches got this on sale. Oh, 1, 2, 3
no,
stitches
I
got
can't
it.
do
Itsy.
I can't do it.
But it's not going to happen this year, people. So y'all keep me in mind when I
Now-
try to talk to her and she says, no.
Now, with that said, if somebody were to offer me and give to me a new pattern,
So you will take
I
gifts.
probably would not turn it down.
Oh, okay.
However, I am not going to be purchasing any patterns.
Okay,
in
so you're not
2023.
going to be purchasing any patterns. Okay,
No,
well that's
no,
a good.
that's
a good goal to
you know.
have.
So
I
to
will
get-
keep
to
y'all
get
posted if she
to get
makes
organized. I'm going to get organized. I'm going to make a master list of every pattern I have,
It. That's good.
and then I'll go from there.
Okay.
So, what is your goal for 2023?
My goal is to buy new patterns.
Okay.
And my goal is to also, what she's saying, go through my old patterns. I've got some patterns that I've never kitted up or anything like that. And they were either given to me or it's just ones that my taste has changed over the year. You know, because I thought I'll never do samplers, but now I'm doing
I think
samplers.
that's typical of
Yeah.
anybody in cross stitch world.
Oh, really? Well, since I'm new
so.
to it, I thought, wow, my taste has changed. I like lavender and lace. So I've got some patterns that I know I do not want to do now. And so I'm going to be going through my patterns and taking some out and not doing them. And I've got some kitted up that I may de-kit. Because they're full coverage, and I'm like, whoa, these full coverage ones. I do have ones I do want to complete, like the Nativity. That's a full heaven and earth design.
Yes,
coverage.
and the
Big Kahuna, the Christmas
is
house.
definitely a commitment.
Those two right there would be the only two that I need to work on right now as far as full coverage. I feel like to get anything accomplished. So that's why I'm thinking I may have to de-kit some of my full coverage or just keep them kitted up but not work on them this year at all.
And
So-
in our video last week, in the special video you put out, we did show the progress on a Big Kahuna. We had
Yeah.
taken a break from when we started it in August or July. And so we are going to refocus on that in January,
Right.
February, and get back on track with that.
Right. So we're going to have
Because
to...
we do have a major commitment to
Oh,
that.
we do. Our 10-year goal. We need to keep that going.
8 to 10.
8 to 10. 8 to 10 years. Yes. So, all right. Now, talking about 2023, we're going to wait till January the 1st to do this, but we're going to do a SAL, a sew along. And if you guys want to join us, feel free to do it. And we're calling this
The Winter Blues.
the Winter Blues, not because we're blue or sad, but it's the color blue. So anything you want to start that's got the color blue in, like a blue sampler, but I'm going to show you what me and Carolyn's going to start with. And I've seen this done. You could do it in red or blue, but we're going to choose blue. We've already chosen
I
our
got my
colors
blues.
too.
I got my thread.
You got your threads?
I got a variegated blue and I got a solid blue that I'm going to work with.
And I got, what color number is yours?
I got 798 and 121, and those go together. The variegated blue is the 121 and 798. It's a DMC thread, and so those are my colors. And your blue is a little bit, that variegated is not going to go with the blue you have.
Although it's got that in there right there.
Well, it
It's
might.
the same color. We're almost the same color.
Yeah, you could use it if you want. If you want to do the variegated. I didn't know if you were doing the variegation.
Okay.
Okay, so
806 is my color, and I may do this, or I may just do it all in this color.
So let's show them the pattern we're going to do. And this should be a real quick pattern. It's called Over the Fields We Go.
By JBW Designs, and we plan on doing it as a pillow, but this
was actually one of your Christmas presents.
Yes, it was. It was one of my Christmas presents.
I purchased this little pattern in Arizona, in Mesa, Arizona, from the attic. the Attic Needleworking Collection, and it can be made into a pillow or it could be framed. They have a couple of examples here where they framed it with using rickrack on the frame, and even on the pillow they have a row of rickrack at the bottom.
And
they also, excuse me,
I was going to cover that up with this.
I'll cover this up. They also have it shown in blue. Need to cover up the pattern because that's part of it's just a little simple pattern, but they actually have it stitched up in blue, and so we both thought, oh, this will be great for the winter blues when Lorene told me about it last week. And we're going to do it on white Aida.
And what count is that?
16
count. And the size, I didn't write the size down, but
it's like 4 by 12, something like that. Yeah.
But if you want to join along, I don't have a Facebook, but I do have an Instagram account, Sewonwednesday with Lorene, and I'll list it below the video. But do hashtag Winter Blues 2020. No, hash blue. Let's try that again, people.
Go.
Hashtag Winter Blues SAL,
L.
SAL 2023. There you go.
And that's the pattern we're doing.
That's the pattern we're doing. But like I said, you can do anything you want to as long as it's got the color blue in it, or it could be a solid blue. But anyway, I think it'll be fun, right?
Yeah, I think something predominantly blue would be nice.
Yeah, yeah. So winter blues, people.
And if it's one that you're already working on, that counts as well.
That's right. That's right.
But we're going to start, or our plan is we're going to start this on New Year's Day.
Yes, January the 1st, 2023.
And if we stay up till after midnight on New Year's Eve, we could start sewing on it.
That's not going to happen.
I've learned that when I visit here, unless I stay up by myself, no one else in your household stays up till midnight.
We used to do that many years ago, but now sleep is so much important to us. It's just more important to us.
I'm going to maybe stay up and start it at 12:01.
Well, you do it, girl. You go for it. You go for it. And make sure you mark it down.
I will.
Start at 12:01 a.m.
January 1st, 2023. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this done on Instagram. Some people posted it. And it's really, really pretty.
Oh, my plan is actually the variegated part. I was originally going to try to do everything in the variegated thread, but that's not going to work. I'm going to use the variegated thread just on the bottom trim here, these embellishments at the bottom, the little swirly things they have.
It'll be pretty, very pretty.
But everything else I'm going to do in solid blue.
It'll be very, very pretty.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
It will be a lot of fun.
So we've covered a lot of stuff today.
I know we have. I think that's it. Well, you guys, we're wrapping up 2022. Where did it go, right? But we're so excited about 2023. So I just speak a blessing over your house and ask God to bless each and every one of y'all.
Absolutely.
I get all emotional. We're ending the year. It's been one of those years. We've had a lot of challenges. So has everybody else, but God's been good to us. And here we are. Sitting here filming and being able to film and eating Christmas crack and everything else. So, but anyway, we'll see you guys on the other side of the new year.
2023.
And just remember, one stitch at a time will get you there, one stitch at a time. And Carolyn, it's been a blast having you here.
Thank you.
I think she'll be home the next video. I do. So
unless you want to do one next Wednesday. No.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have time doing one next Wednesday. So, but we've had fun.
Blessings to all.
And she'll be back in the summertime. So.
I'll try to come back.
All right, you guys.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see you soon.
Blessings to all.
All right. Bye-bye now.